Go over chokes this week. So first thing when you're mounted on someone is how you hold it. Determines the submissions you go for. If you're upright like this, and cross chokes, arm bars, it's kind of where you'll be if you sit up like this. A lot of times I like to stay really low and get my arm up and okay? And this opens up, it's open for submission. Okay? This is how we're going to work for this week. Now remember, when you're on mount on someone, shoulder pressure, drive your shoulder in, flush your ankles underneath them. Okay? This puts a lot of hip pressure on them. This is what's going to keep them here so you can submit them. Because if I have a really loose mount here and I try to do anything, it's going to escape or create space, and then I don't have anything. Okay? So remember guys, when you're holding mount, hips down, either touch your ankles like this or cross them. Okay? When you cross them or touch them, it drives the hips down into his diaphragm. Yeah, and that's what's going to keep him here so I can control him long enough to submit him. So little details, keep your shoulder in tight, hips down. Okay? You don't want to keep your arm here like this and no pressure on the hips because you can bridge and roll me to that side. Okay? Yeah, if I'm just up like this, it bridges and rolls me because I have no hip pressure. You don't want to get mount because we're in trouble being a very dominant position if you lose it. So when you're here under his head, you can stay here and smash it here. Okay, this is what's going to set up everything. Okay, is there any questions on this so far? Okay, now my first submission is one of my favorites. Okay, what I like to do is once I'm here, I get my head down and start turning it into it. Okay, up to this point, get on this side, guys. Alright, the hand under his head. I'm going to take four fingers, slide it into my gi and choke it back a little bit, okay? Okay, I'm using my head to open up his head. From here, I'm going to start sliding it in front of his throat here, okay? Now I have two options here. I can go grab the lapel, like I am now, it's the most structured way to do it, or I can just go in front of his face here, okay? It's called the Ezekiel choke. I can finish either way. Here, okay? Now, doing it this way is a lot stronger because I have grip on his gi and it's a lot harder for him to defend this. But I can also be here and finish it, okay? So I'm in here, low, heavy, turn my head into it. This creates space for me to get my hand in here, okay? 4 fingers in the gi. Choke back on your gi a little bit. Start bringing him in. If you can, reach all the way across and grab his far gi. Have it thumb in, okay? You see that? Thumb in. Once I get that in, I can actually sit up a little bit, and as I sit up, I drive my arm in. Okay? This is the ideal way to finish. For some reason, his gi is really wide open. You can't get to it. And once I'm in front of his throat, same thing, I kind of sit up and bring this top arm down. Okay? So essentially what I'm doing is this. This is all I'm doing. Putting it in the hole. Okay? Ideally, you want to grab the far collar, but if you guys have been battling and his knee's open, you might not be able to get to it. Okay? Just one more time. It's low, it's heavy, head in, start turning, open up space. 4 fingers in. Alright? Choke it back a little bit. Start sliding this through. Get this far collar if you can, thumb in. Once you feel that your grip's in, start sitting up. As you sit up, the arm drives forward. Okay? You can't get to his collar for some reason. You're here, just get in front of his throat, same thing. Alright? Any questions on this? Real basic. But I got 2 guys in my last tournament with this. Very effective. Everybody good?